was the scenario at the onset of the short rain season this year. Storms, then floods, causing pain and suffering. It is a phenomenon witnessed year in and year out. After downpour, water goes down the drain, water that could be collected and used later. But the irony is that Kenya is classified as a water-scarce country. The Ministry of Environment released a policy stipulating that each household should establish a way to harvest rainwater for domestic use, and that buildings under construction must provide for ways of harvesting rainwater. But in many areas, water collection is yet to materialize. Yet, safe water remains a pipe dream for many households. Chapter 4, Article 43 of the Constitution of Kenya says every person has the right to clean and safe water, which should be in adequate quantities. The Constitution of Kenya is explicit that water provided to citizens of Kenya must be clean and in quantities that satisfy the needs of the people. A recent study by an international organization, org.Org, indicates that only 20% of Kenyans have access to piped water.
Yes, water is given. Yes, there has been water everywhere, but I can tell you there's plenty of water and none to drink because it's unsuitable. There are some other areas that water has dried up.
The water credit case study also established that 69% of Kenyan households lack access to improved sanitation due to lack of access to potable water.
And the biggest question that is being asked by so many is that water has been free. Water is God-given. And why are we beginning to talk about credit for water? Water is not just some liquid. It is a source of life. People need to get sustainable ways of making sure that they have water. All people with no water should be having a tank that they harvest water and they can use it during the dry season.
Kenya Women Holdings, in partnership with water.org and the Association of Microfinance Institutions, have developed a water credit scheme through which households in the rural areas can get water tanks as a loan to enable them harvest rainwater. This scheme buys into the government policy on water harvesting.
But women, the poorest, don't even have the money to buy a tank. So you need some money to give them a tank, to access a tank. So that we improve the housing, all right? And they are then able to enjoy the house as they repay the loan. That is just what credit for water means.
Kenya Women Holdings Group CEO Dr. Jennifer Riria says the new concept is self-sustaining and the only way to ensure access to water. Dr. Riria says if the program is well nurtured, it will aid many Kenyan households in accessing water while at the same time ensure environmental sustainability. It is a dream that if well inculcated, Kenya might just abandon the dubious accolade of being a water-scarce country. For EcoWatch, I'm Judith Akolo.